In Dealing with Debt, tips on getting the most out of your credit card rewards. Ted Rossman, the senior industry analyst at Bankrate.com, is with us. Ted, people can save money with the right card. Recently, there's been news of airlines raising fees on checked bags. What are some ways to get around those fees?
You can often get out of airline checked bag fees if you have a lead status with the airline. The best way for the masses to get out of checked bag fees is just to get the right credit card. You don't even need to be a frequent flyer to take advantage of this. The best airline credit cards reimburse not just for your bag fees, but also your traveling companions. So you could easily recoup that fee in just one trip. Let's say the card charges a $95 annual fee, but you get a free $35 or $40 checked bag for you and everybody in your family on each leg of the trip. Especially if you're loyal to an airline, but even if you're just an occasional flyer, that can be a great way to avoid that pricey fee.
What's the most popular way to make money on credit cards?
I could tell you that cashback is Americans' favorite credit card reward because it's very simple and universal and straightforward. I love the idea of getting a no annual fee 2% cashback card as a really solid foundation that you can build around. You could even use that as your only card, or that's a starting point. And then you get another one that gives 5% back on groceries or gas or dining or however you spend your money. That's the key. Figure out what you spend your most money on and what you want to get out of the rewards. Travel rewards are great too, but they're often more complicated. You have to put in a little more work to find the best deals, and you need the flexibility to travel on the optimal dates. So that could make sense, but you have to know yourself. The other thing that I should mention that's really a prerequisite for all of these reward strategies is you have to pay in full for any of this to be worth it. You don't want to pay 20% or more in interest just to get 1 or 2 or even 5 or 6% in cashback or airline miles. Any good reward strategy starts with paying in full and avoiding interest.
Is it important to compare cards and change them up once in a while, especially if there's a sign-up bonus involved?
The typical sign-up bonus formula involves spending a few hundred or maybe a few $1,000s in the first few months with the card. You'll get a considerable amount of bonus cashback or airline miles or hotel points depending on the card. It makes sense to compare cards at least once a year, I would say. A shockingly high percentage of people use the same card year after year, decade after decade.
How else can a credit card help at the airport?
Besides free checked bags, airline credit cards sometimes come with other perks like premium boarding, getting on the plane early, getting through security faster. I really like general transferable travel cards too, because just like your investments, there's built-in diversification. A card like the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Capital One Venture X has a lot of different transfer partners, and you can mix and match with different airlines. You can get into the airport lounge for free. Maybe they give you a global entry or TSA pre-check membership, and you can speed through security. Some cards too have generous travel insurance perks that'll help you out if your flight is delayed or canceled or your luggage is lost or something else comes up along the way. Rental car insurance is another good one. A lot of credit cards have built-in perks that mean you don't even need to pay for travel insurance. You may have access to this and you might not even realize it.
Great tips. Thank you, Ted.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.